Brandon's like,
We should go cow tipping.
We're in Midwest, man.
Right?
No.
I feel like I've never done it. I've lived in Nebraska. I've never done it.
What?
Cow tipping.
That's what he just said. He just started the. We should go cow tipping.
That would be kind of cool.
Right?
I would be
Leave
down
the
for
cow
that.
alone.
I've been asked, have I been cow tipping? Like when I go someplace, and they're like, "You're from Nebraska? Have you gone cow tipping?" I'm like, "No."
That would be kind of interesting
Right.
to experience.
Is that not like a myth?
No.
I didn't think that was real.
It's real.
It's real.
How do you know?
Wait, have you been cow tipping?
Yeah.
How do you know?
No, I'm playing.
I was like, you're gonna be the coolest person in my eyes.
Am I the asshole for tipping a cow?
I was like, whoa. Cow's like asshole.
Yes, you are.
You are.
All the cows in Nebraska are upvoting
I couldn't
it.
get up.
I almost died at the war for my farmer.
Oh, you're not recording that, right? Oh no. This
Hello,
on camera.
everybody.
We're about to get canceled.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast.
Right?
Oh. Ooh. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I am Maddie, and I'm here with.
Brandon.
Sam.
And today we are talking about school/classmate/friend stories.
How many of us have them? Friends.
Wow.
Ones that we depend on. Friends. Da, 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 da.
Oh,
Classmates.
Homies.
why was that so deep?
Pals.
That's what we're talking about today.
That is true. I'm so excited, Maddie.
And yeah, let's just get right into it.
White socks.
White Sox.
I thought you were going to say something else. Just shouts that. I'm like, what is wrong with
whites
him?
are pretty cool. They don't socks.
They don't socks?
Yeah.
Wow. I got it.
Thank you.
Do you get it?
I got it. It just like that other joke. It was just
No,
That one actually made me
That
laugh.
was-
I just laughed at that.
see? And now think of that laugh. Think about this next joke. It's going to blow you out of the water. You're going to freaking. You're going to get up while you're editing. You're going to run to your mom.
I'm going to
You're
record
going
it
to run
too.
to Mama G and you're going to be like, she's going to be like, what? You're like, you have to.
Have to hear this joke.
You grab her. You don't even grab her. You pick Mama G up and you throw her over your shoulder. You carry her in the room. You pop her in your chair. You're like, rewind. Go back 30 seconds. She's going to hit 30 bucks. She's like, wait, how do you do it? She's going to be like running around. She's not going to know. You're like, oh, fine. Get out of there, Mom. You're going to move it. You're going to move it back 30 seconds. You're going to play. She's not going to be looking at it for some reason. She's not going to pay attention. You're like, Mom, pay attention. You're going to go
'Cause
back
that's just what
another.
moms do.
Exactly. Go back another 10 seconds. You put it back in there. You face your head towards the screen. Like, watch this.
Break it on accident.
Yeah. She's like limp. Her head's going back and forth. So you're like kind of picking it up.
You're holding it by the hair now at this point.
Yeah, her eyes are closed. You're like, please, you're pinning them open. She's like, she's not even conscious. You play the joke.
Start
She
crying.
laughs out of the she becomes conscious from hearing the joke.
And
her neck just
saves
fixes.
her.
Yeah, her neck was like, she's like, that is hilarious. That's how good this joke is, man.
See, that was funny.
And it's better than that.
no, it's not.
It is. I can't wait for you to see it.
I don't think I'm going to have that. I mean, I would hope not. I hope I wouldn't accidentally
Yeah, please
kill
don't
my
break
mom.
Mama G's neck, please.
It's not worth it for
It's
that
not
joke.
worth it. No, the joke is worth it. You take that back.
I'm not taking nothing
You
back.
take that back.
I'm not taking
I
it
can't
back.
wait for this joke to get out into the world.
All right.
Okay, Missy Yanni McGee.
That's something you would say. I'm surprised he said it. That's something you would say.
I've been hanging out with Maddie too
And I'll
much.
say this, Sam. It's pretty funny, man. Wouldn't you say, pal? You wouldn't say so?
No.
All right. Am I the asshole for kissing my friend's brother without his consent during Truth or Dare?
Yes.
I mean, it's truth or dare. No, yeah.
I was like, why the hesitation?
Hey, we consenters over here.
Yeah, consent is the only way.
Unless you want to do something and someone doesn't want you to do it.
That
Then it's fine.
That's not.
Sorry,
wait.
that was a joke from some comedian and made me laugh. He's like, I love consent. Unless you want to do something and they won't let you. And then you have to do it. Okay, yes,
You think
Maddie,
that's funny?
Oh, no. I've caused trouble.
You think that's funny?
It was his delivery that was funny. It wasn't what he was saying.
Yeah,
what he
what I
was
said
saying
was
was actually
bad.
horrible.
It
But
was
the
bad.
delivery and how you said it, goat tier.
Now think about the joke is even better than the best.
I hate that.
Well, because this episode is going to be after the joke.
Yeah, they'll already know what the joke is.
Yeah.
I don't know what the joke is, but
I can't
I don't remember what the joke is, though.
that means it's not funny. If he doesn't even remember what it is, that means
because
it's not funny.
he just won't. It blew his mind. You know,
I literally said, I heard that one. And moved on.
he chuckled. He didn't just say, "I heard that." He's like,
I chuckled, yes.
"Yeah,"
not funny.
But I didn't die of laughter.
because you had to think about it.
No.
You probably after we left, you were just like dying, and you just don't want to say it.
No.
Okay, it's fine.
No, I didn't.
It's fine.
Am I the asshole for forcing my cousin to say that a joke was funny when it wasn't?
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if he's...
If we ever read that.
No, Brandon just volunteers to read one day.
I'm like, why are you in your notes app? This isn't even unread.
You're not even looking at your phone anymore. You're
He's just like, it's seared into his brain.
just staring directly
Yeah.
at Sam.
For 5 minutes, just read everything. I'm like, geez, it's really affected you.
Am I the asshole for kissing my friend's brother without his consent during Truth or Dare? Yesterday, I was supposed to spend the night at my friend's house with some of my classmates, and we were playing Truth or Dare. There really is no reason for us to choose truth since we already know a lot about each other, so we mostly went with just the dares. It was pretty fun, and we had some weird challenges. I was staying next to my friend's brother, and when it was my turn, a classmate challenged me to kiss him. His sister immediately told my friend to change the dare, and so she did. To be clear, her brother did not say anything when he heard the dare and just laughed, so he definitely looked like he was okay with it, right? Well, wrong, because after I kissed him, he told me, "What the F am I doing?" and looked like he was really grossed out by it. I honestly was a little bit offended and actually asked him why. Is he grossed out by kissing me? I am actually a pretty okay looking girl, and even if I wasn't, there's no reason for him to act like this. He ended up leaving the game, and my friend told me that what I did was wrong on so many levels and to get out of her house. My other classmates didn't say anything, so I think they were on my side, but I didn't want to participate in the argument. I will ask them when they go back home. Anyways, I did end up leaving. So do you guys think I'm the asshole here?
Yes.
It's clear as day. Yes.
Well, I think this story always highlights a thing that's been coming up over the last couple of years. Is like, I think it's always been there, but people are talking about it more. If you just think about it the opposite, if he kissed her, everyone would be angry. Mm-hmm. But it's somehow different because a girl did it to a guy, and guys are just be like, they're supposed to just want it, and they're supposed to it's supposed to be fine because they're a guy and a cute girl. It doesn't matter what she looked like. A cute girl just kissed you. Like, if I didn't say yes, it doesn't matter what the gender is. That is bad. Mm-hmm. But some girls will get a pass for doing things like that because they're girls and they're doing it to a guy. And that's why I'm like, this highlights it completely. And maybe the other people were like, oh yeah, well, I don't think it was that bad. But I promise you, it's like if it was the opposite, if he had kissed her, Everyone like, you're get out of here. What is wrong with you?
What a creep.
She didn't say you could do that.
Right.
And he's like, what? I'm hot. They're like, no, it doesn't matter if you're hot.
Get out of here, Connor.
Yeah, Connor.
Kyle. I think the other thing too is it didn't help that she's like, I don't see why he's grossed out. I'm an okay looking girl. But there's this thing, and it's so weird because it's like, it's hard to prove it. But I feel like, maybe it's just a personal theory. I feel like if a guy really doesn't look at you that way, it's not going to change ever. Like, if he does, like, it's only until he makes up in his mind, okay, I can see this girl this type of way, you know? Because it's like, if he was like, oh yeah, I just see her as like a, I don't know, like a sister or something, and it's like, you kiss me, and it's like, ew, gross. You're like, I'm hot. I'm a good looking girl. And he's like, I don't see you like that. Like, the most cutest girls, if a guy does not see that girl that way, he's not going to unless he wants to. Mm-hmm. And so, like, yeah, just that whole, like, I'm a okay looking girl. I'm just like, you don't know what he saw you like.
I think it's crazy just to hear it from her, like, point of view, where she just absolutely thinks that she did nothing wrong and that this isn't going to affect him in any way. Like, it's a kiss, but it's still, like, the fact that he's like, I told you no. Well, I didn't tell you no, but I didn't say yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did not say yes to you. And the fact that
Well, didn't they
I didn't
change the
say
dare?
no, things that you think, what?
They changed the dare.
Yeah, they changed the dare,
And she
but
just
she
did
was
it
like...
anyway.
So, I think the funniest thing, though, is she actually tries to tell the people of Reddit to not blow it up. She's like, listen, you know, if this blows up, there's a really good chance, even though I'm, you know, like, anonymous, that people could see it and know about it. So could you guys just, like, directly message me and then, like, tell me if you think I'm the asshole? And so it blew up, and she basically just keeps, like, adding edits. She's like, okay, come on, guys. This post is rising now. Can you please do what I asked you? Would it be okay posting on the subreddit just to get comments full of you're the asshole and have your friends see them and laugh at you? Next edit. Hey mods, please check your inbox as I sent you a message. It's urgent. Next edit. Okay, the mods responded about auto mod and they basically told me to suck it up and deal with it. What the hell? Guys, please just do what I asked you. I accept my judgment. And then the post got locked because people kept pushing it up. And so the top comment says, so you want us to DM you if we think you're the asshole? Yeah, no, I think I'll do it here. You're the asshole. You kissed him without your consent. Doesn't matter if you're pretty or not. Doesn't matter if you know him. Doesn't matter if he didn't object. Saying nothing is not consent. He did not consent.
Preach.
Yeah.
But she was like, if you say I'm not the asshole, you can comment. But if
Yeah.
you say you are, please DM me.
She's like, do not upvote this at all. Please keep it. I just need 20 people to tell me that I'm not, and then I can move on. She's like, guys, please stop.
Well, because
Stop,
that's
they're
what I'm
seeing
imagining.
it.
I'm like, in her head, because what I'm imagining, she's like, I dare you to kiss her brother. She's like, no, don't do it, change it. She's like, I dare you to go lick the peanut butter off the kitchen counter. And then she's like, okay. And she kisses him right there, like they change, and she's like, no, no.
I imagine it being enough too to the point where like she's like has some type of control over his face where he can't pull away. So it's like, and I don't know. Who knows how long it could have been. She sounds like a teenager though, for sure.
Yeah, they gotta be middle school.
Middle school, high school.
Yeah, I feel like middle school.
Well, funny enough, have you guys been in a situation before?
No.
Heck no.
What do you mean by that? Because I haven't been in any of them, but I'm like asking like, what do you mean by
Like playing
that?
truth or dare with your friends and like kissing things occur. Because I'm like, I have been. Because it's like clearly you're like, I kind of want to make out with my friends. So you're like, let's play truth or dare to get into that mode. But I'm like, even then when it happened, you're like, you do it as a dare to like, truth or dare is like the best way to do it because you're like,
Are they interested?
yeah, are they interested? I'll dare them to do it. You see their reaction. But they still have to say yes. You can't just like go kiss someone and they have to respond back to you. So I'm like, I get the game. I'm like, she probably told her friend, like, I like the brother. Can you dare me?
Dare him?
Yeah, dare
Yeah.
me. But yeah, it still doesn't, like, even in that situation.
They don't make it right.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever played 7 Minutes in Heaven?
Yeah.
Isn't that game like a thing of like, yeah, you two get in there?
Yeah.
But people can say no. I feel like people wouldn't say no though because of peer
people
pressure.
don't. Yeah, people don't usually say no.
Yeah.
But in the closet, you just don't have to do anything. You're just like,
So
yeah.
you read your Bible?
Kevin,
like,
you know
yeah.
we're friends.
Yeah.
On to the next story.
Get all over this guy.
Am I the asshole for making fun of a girl for her dad's 9/11 death?
Please don't cut to me. I was laughing at everything that just transpired.
Sam's
Okay.
like, I was laughing because of the title.
No, I was laughing because of the title. I'm not gonna lie. I want to just withhold judgment.
Oh,
You know, I don't think.
I didn't know that was an option.
I think the story's very like the title's like, oh, clearly, but I'm like, no, maybe it was deserved.
wow.
It depends on the friendship, one. And two, no, I can't. That's horrible.
So you're thinking asshole?
I'm thinking so.
I'm thinking
Okay.
not. Actually, I'm firmly going on not,
Okay.
and I'll stand by it no matter what is in this story.
No matter what?
No matter what, I already know.
Wow. All right. Am I the asshole for making fun of a girl for her dad's 9/11 death? I go to college in New York State. I am Muslim. I was very young when 9/11 happened, as were the rest of the people in my year. There's a girl in one of my classes whose father was in the World Trade Center. He died. Of course, this is very sad and I pity the man, but not her. She's extremely racist. She hates everyone who isn't white or East Asian, but she especially hates Muslims due to her father's passing. So, of course, we don't talk. But today, September 11th, was the day that she exploded. I was wearing a hijab. She told me I should take it off out of respect for the victims and that it was equivalent of a hat. I said no. She said that you Muslims did this. You need to take off the hijab to show respect. I obviously told her no, and then she went on this very long Islamophobic rant that I can't entirely recall because this was hours ago. But I remember she concluded by saying that Islam took away her father, so she wants to take away Islam. I'm still confused as to what she meant. She made a few comments towards me, and I went to my phone to de-escalate. She made more comments. I kept ignoring her, but then she said, yeah, you're not responding because you know I'm right. I didn't know why that set me off, but it did. I told her no, I'm just busy texting my dad. She left the room in tears. My classmates are saying that she was in the wrong, but what I said was unnecessarily cruel. Now, I don't think I'm the asshole because she started it all, and all I did was finish it. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
Wait, what'd she say again?
She said, no, I'm texting my dad.
I told you she wasn't.
That was like, it was so simple, but it was like a fatality type of response.
Yeah.
Like, oh, but yeah, Sam was right. I see people on Twitter do that all the time. It is so funny because people will be the most out of pocket, unhinged, racist people. And then Twitter would be like, oh yeah? Well, I feel sorry for the person in your Abby. And then you go to their Abby, you go to their profile and you read their bio and it's like, RIP dad. And it's like, oh, I mean, deserved, but no, why do you hit below the belt like that? But it's like deserved, you know?
Well, the only thing that I think maybe saves this girl is she said she was young. They said they were young when 9/11 happened. And so, like, if they were young and, like, things are happening after, it probably is not her saying these things. It's probably her mom or whoever in her family saying these things, like, telling her every day, Muslims took your dad. And, like, that's just being inbred in her, like, to hate Muslims. And, like, she lashes out at
Yeah.
people like that. But in my head, I don't even think her dad died from, like, the 9/11 part. Like, he probably had a heart attack, like, 2 weeks before. But she just says, like, oh, yeah, my dad died
You think
at
it's
the
like
World Trade Center.
like a way to get sympathy or something?
I think he did die there, but it wasn't the thing. That would make me laugh. That's how I would do if it was a comedy. Like, my dad died at the World Trade Center, but he actually, like, slipped down the stairs, like, before
Oh, 2 weeks earlier?
Yeah, slipped before anything happened. Like, and then this happened, you're like, well, I'm just going to lump it in. I'm just going to lump it all together. Like, that's the big thing that happened at the World Trade Center.
He actually choked on a chicken bone.
He choked on a chicken bone in the coffee.
During break.
Yeah.
That my mom made him. It was his favorite meal ever.
Yeah.
We never eat that food ever again. I'm a vegetarian now.
That would suck.
Yeah.
If my mom died from choking a chicken bone, I'm eating chicken the next day. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Chicken's gonna be at the funeral.
Chicken's gonna be at the funeral.
Chicken is at the funeral.
Listen, guys, we got Fairway for everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Little Popeyes.
Mom, I love you.
Popeyes
Mama,
sounds
love
so
you.
good.
This is for you, mama.
Popeyes will never be the same. I'm gonna think about you when I eat
I
Popeyes.
will think about you every time. I'm gonna eat carefully now.
Ooh, I want
promise you, I'll eat carefully.
Popeyes.
Yeah, Popeyes
Now
sounds.
now you playing it. Should I get Qdoba or
Popeyes. But you have to go. Go on your way home
Yeah.
so that when they mess up your order, you're still there. You're like, hey, by the way, I didn't order any of this. You got this completely wrong. Can I please at least just get a biscuit with honey? That's all I
They're
want.
like, no.
Probably like, what you want from me?
They're like, that's what you need.
Well, now they don't know how good I am because I'm like, I always say I want 3-piece spicy dark meat. I can smell if it's white meat. I can smell what a breast is. So I go in there and I'm like, yeah, there's a wing or a breast in there. I need thighs. Give me thighs. You know what I'm saying? I know what it smells like.
The lady at the manager that's like looking at you is like looking you up and down. You're like, hey, I can give you some thighs.
Hey, man. I don't care. I said thighs. Whether they chicken thighs or human thighs. Sam don't lie. You know what I'm saying?
I tried. I really tried on that one. I didn't even try and make it awkward. I just missed. But thanks for including me. You know what's funny is I was just going to let you guys have that high five. I wasn't even going to try and intrude on it.
I was almost thinking about not doing it because I'm still uncomfortable when you grabbed my thumb earlier. Like, that's just been replaying in my head over and over again. Just so uncomfortable. Just
You're lucky it wasn't your toe.
Ew.
Just like, just reaches for
You
toe.
grab my toe.
Doop, doop, doop.
I'm like, no. Oh,
Oh. Well,
she did that later.
thank you guys for thanks for watching the Comfort
Maddie,
Level podcast.
Maddie.
Thank you for watching
Yeah.
the Comfort Level podcast. We're running out of time, but we really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Ooh.